What does the rematch look like between Lamont and Gervonta, you think?
I like Lamont in the rematch.
You were one of the few that kind of picked Lamont to begin with. Why was that?
I sparred with Lamont. I knew that he was a good fighter. He helped me get ready for the Oscar Valdez fight. And I knew his style, with Tank style, what he was going to be able to bring to the table. I knew it. So,
did you really win 20 rounds?
I swear to God.
8, 7, power, 6, 5, power, 4, power, 3, 2, one more. Good. Keep the head. Roll under the bed. Good job.
That lawnmower, that's that. Start that.
Davis just dropped a wild training video that has the entire boxing world buzzing, including Shakur Stevenson. During an interview, Stevenson was shown the footage and couldn't hide his reaction. "Wow," he said, clearly surprised. He's locked in like never before. He knows Lamont is coming for him, and he's not taking any chances. The video didn't just leave Stevenson stunned. It actually made him reconsider his prediction for the fight. After seeing Davis's intense preparation, Stevenson admitted he might have to rethink how this matchup will go down.
Get the fuck out of here!
On my daughter's life, I won that much money.
How different does a rematch look in your opinion, Shakur? What adjustments do you think we see from both?
Huh?
What adjustments do we see from both in a rematch?
I think I can't tell you game plans. I could be fighting these guys, so I'm gonna keep my secrets to myself. But truthfully, they both good fighters.
Do you think it's a lot different rematch, or do you think it'll be close again?
It's gonna be a hell of a fight.
How did you see Tank in that fight? A lot of people are saying maybe he's just mentally not there. What did you think?
After watching how intensely Gervonta Tank Davis has been training, Shakur Stevenson had a change of heart. "Yeah, seeing how hard Tank is going, I think they both have an equal shot at winning," Stevenson admitted. "Lamont's a dog, and Tank is too. It's really going to come down to who shows up best on fight night. But either way, it'll be a close one." This marked a noticeable shift from his earlier stance, when he confidently predicted Lamont would come out on top in their rematch. Fans were quick to react to Stevenson's visible surprise. One commented, "That's the same way you'll be shocked when Tank does ultimate damage on you." Another added, "I'm not surprised he's doubting Tank, but trust me, Gervonta Davis will handle Shakur when the time comes. Roach just got lucky in the first fight. That won't happen again."
How did you see Tank in that fight? A lot of people are saying maybe he's just mentally not there. What did you see?
Nah, he was the same Tank. I don't believe that. I don't got no thought in my brain that makes me think that he wasn't the person he been all of these other fights. I think he was the same person. All this stuff that he going through stuff. I mean, everybody go through stuff. So he's the same fighter. He's going.
Boxing fans had been eagerly anticipating a potential unification bout later this year between WBA lightweight champion Gervonta Tank Davis and WBC champion Shakur Stevenson. But those hopes were put on hold after Davis was held to a controversial draw against Lamont Roach. The most talked-about moment came in the 9th round, when Davis shocked viewers by voluntarily taking a knee and retreating to his corner. Surprisingly, the referee did not count it as a knockdown, a decision that sparked major debate. The fight went the full 12 rounds, with the judges scoring it 115 to 113 for Davis and 114-114 on the other two cards, resulting in a majority draw. Had the knee been ruled a knockdown, Roach would have secured the win.
What do you think about the rumors of Tank and Jake fighting?
Man, Tank disrespectful to the sport if he choose that over fighting with me. I'm the best fighter in the sport. I've been telling him that. He called cap on it. So if you gonna call cap and say I'm not who I say I am, come prove it.
We got the rematch announced today with him and Lamont Roach. I think
they announced it today?
So what do you think, considering you were...
Stevenson has now shared his thoughts on the Davis versus Roach result, taking to social media to say the fight played out exactly as he expected. "My ticket hit tonight. For everyone who doesn't really know boxing, that fight went exactly how I thought it would," Stevenson wrote. Despite Gervonta Tank Davis previously mocking Stevenson's recent win over Josh Padley, Shakur made it clear he's not interested in returning the favor. "I'm not even gonna troll him like he would do me," Stevenson added, "but I'm still ready and willing to fight."
We got the rematch announced today with him and Lamont Rematch. I think
They announced it today?
So what do you think, considering you were one of the handful of people to pick Lamont Rematch, giving him a tough fight?
I think it's dangerous for him to go back in there and fight Lamont. I think Lamont is a hell of a fighter. I can see that going left. So he better.
Gervonta Tank Davis revealed in his post-fight interview that he's aiming for an immediate rematch with Lamont Rematch, making a potential showdown with Shakur Stevenson unlikely in the near future. However, Stevenson isn't sitting idle. Shortly after the fight, he posted on X, "And if Lamont can't get a rematch, I've got a big fight for him. A world title shot against me. That's my bro, but we can definitely make something happen." Good stuff, Roach. Earlier this week, the news boxing fans had been waiting for finally dropped. The highly anticipated rematch between Gervonta Davis and Lamont Rematch is officially set for August 16th in Las Vegas, Nevada. Their first clash ended in a controversial majority draw, with plenty of debate surrounding Davis's decision to take a knee in round 9, a moment the referee failed to rule as a knockdown. Many believe that showed Davis wasn't mentally in the right space for that fight. But if he enters the rematch fully focused, some say he has the power and precision to finish Roach before the final bell. Watching closely will be WBC lightweight champion Shakur Stevenson, who remains undefeated and could be next in line to face the winner of Goodbride Davis vs. Roach. Tutu Wai.
Oh man, that's a good fight. That's a real good fight. I would love to see that. That's a scrappy. That'd be a scrappy fight.
Hey, give me how you compare the styles.
I got Shushu boxing a little bit more than Roach, but Roach can box, but
Shakur Stevenson has a long-standing rivalry with Gervonta Tank Davis, and during a May 16th interview with Fight Hub TV, he didn't hold back when discussing Davis's upcoming rematch with Lamont Rematch. "I think it's dangerous for him to go back in there and fight Lamont," Stevenson said bluntly. "Lamont is a hell of a fighter. I can see that going left for Davis, so he better be on his A-game." Davis has remained quiet since his controversial March 1st draw with Roach, but his silence might speak volumes, possibly a sign that he's already dialed in and preparing intensely for the rematch.
Lamont was on point.
Why you think that is, though? Because usually we know Tank is the guy that, he'll fight. He'll walk you down. We seen what he did to Frank Martin. We seen what he did to, I would say, Rolly and Ryan. He boxed more, caught them in counters. But we seen him walk a lot of guys down. Mario Barrios. Why you think it went like that in terms of the fighting? Because
I feel as though Tank didn't understand or realize how good Lamont was. So he kind of was sleeping on him. And I felt as though Lamont was catching him when he was unexpected.